has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Wants to throw again. Fires to the big fella. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Wants to throw on first down. He's got him in the flat. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Working the middle, it's complete. And it's in there for a touchdown. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give on the inside. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. It's complete to the right. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Coming out with it, it's hooked. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Looking downfield on first down. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. To pass. Makes the catch. Still on his feet at the 45. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They'll run the sneak for it. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. They go to the ground. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Now from inside the red zone. Looking left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's got it on the move. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Rushes on him. And the quarterback caught him too and sacked at the 12.
That defense was not fooled at all. Kind of a running situation, right? A lot of times you go for it on 4th down, and it's already 3rd and 2 or 3 yards. Defense wasn't fooled, did a great job pinning their ears back, getting the quarterback, and getting him on the ground.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. They're up by a touchdown here in the first.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. Spin move. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on first down. He'll throw it quickly to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Set up for second and short after that completion. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection on third down. How big is that? Forces a fourth down. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They go to the draw. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They're lining up on first and 10 from the 38. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And it's going for a touchdown.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quick handoff. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. The run from the shotgun. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. He'll run it again. Jukes his way for more. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking downfield. All by himself. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. This one's complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Let's it fly. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Splits the uprights. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Leaves it with the running back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. He'll pull it on the read. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Quickly complete. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Not the most productive half of this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They're going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Flips it out on the screen. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Has to get there to move the sticks. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. First play of the drive, wants to throw. With the catch, it's hooked. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get it through the air. Gets it out quickly. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
They'll leave it with him. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Finds some fresh air. He breaks a tackle. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. He's going to take off. Across the 15. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. They'll run it from the gun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the handoff. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. touchdown. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here, he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him, Reese.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They took it 68 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll go back to work on offense. Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out fast. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Now on first down from the 30. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Bought a little time. Lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Pulls and fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Quick strike complete. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. To the air on first down. On the move and looking deep. Got him downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he's got it in the end zone.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Hauls it in. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. What a catch and what a throw along the sideline. Just sings it in there. A little Barishnikov for the toe tap. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
Picks up 1. And first down.
Off play action. Fires it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing
wide open spaces. He's at the 20. Touchdown!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting set for the point after. Splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Using the quick game, they make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The give out of the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. I don't blame them. They're going to keep working this guy out of the slot until somebody finds a way to stop him.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you? Man, you find a matchup that's working, and you got a guy with this kind of athletic ability in the slot, dude, keep finding him, keep using different routes. So far, the defense doesn't have an answer for him.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quick completion to the right. Down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. They'll move the tight end. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Got his man quickly. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Dead center perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw it. Grabs it in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. Makes the grab down the middle. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. It's good. putting up the field goal. They're set to kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. That's caught. It's hooked. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Facing a third down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. You say, why not throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes you just need to give the punt team some space. Let's see what he can do with it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. Powers through the defender. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. To the ground with the back. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He'll do it himself. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without looks it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
The AT unit on the field. And it's up and good. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And his throw is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Right on target this time. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
To be honest, I think the quarterback is a little bit surprised himself with the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking them.
Trying to bull his way in. Snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the grab.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Oh my, circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Lots of running room. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
At the 20-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So first down will open up the final period. They'll give it to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Finds his man in the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Picked up some yardage on that completion, but still a third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Back to pass on second down. Makes the catch and gets the score.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. The QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
They'll line up to go for 2. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to pass. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now this offense is back on the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? He'll keep it himself. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Scoops it up, still a live ball. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. A strike downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Here's the give off the left side. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Plucks it out of the air. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Attempt to try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So an 82-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Tomlinson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Going right to work up top. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Looking for the score. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Motion from the wideout. Off-play action on first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Not 1, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. Back to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field. Defense, they better check themselves.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They'll move the wide receiver. The lone back's got it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got the tight end. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Bangs it through for an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. To the air on first down. Flips it out to the back. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. So now it's 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. To the air on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the 1st down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Leaves it with the back. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here.